Welcome back everyone, my name is Abdullah Gori from Alpha Technology and this is part 2 of anchor tag and links in HTML. So previously I have created a video on anchor tag. If you haven't watched that video, I will highly recommend you to watch this video as well, so you can get deep understanding of links in HTML. You can understand how they works, what is relative and absolute path in HTML and all these things. In this video, we will explore more about links in HTML. We will see how different attributes of links work and how we can add the titles and tooltips on the links. So if you are new on this channel, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so you get notification whenever we upload any new video to our channel. Now let's open up the IDE. So first of all, I will create a new file. So I will click on file and new file, and I will save this file in my web designing course folder. So this is our web designing course folder, and I will name this as links.html. I will save this file, and here I will add exclamation mark. I will hit enter, and you can see we got the basic structure of HTML. So here I will just change the title and I will say links in HTML. Okay, I will save this file. I will go back in our web designing course folder, and here I will open up this links.html, and this is the output of our link.html. So we just have links in HTML as a title. Now what I will do, I will go back in the IDE, and here we will start creating links. Now the first link that we want to create a link on YouTube. So here I will say A, and when you press A and hit enter, it will autocomplete the anchor tag, and here you will specify the path. Now here we are talking about the absolute path. Okay, so for the absolute path you will say https:// if you don't know how to get this path, just go here and type youtube.com, and when you click on this, you will get this is the actual path of YouTube. So I will copy this path, I will go back in the IDE, and here I will paste this path. So this is the actual path of YouTube. Now here I will say YouTube. Okay, I will save this file. I will go back in the browser and refresh this, and I will close this thing. So you can see YouTube is written right there. Now let's click on this YouTube and see what we get. So it's opening the YouTube page. Okay, now let's go back, and here what I want to show you, some attributes of anchor tag. Now we have an attribute called target. In the target we can pass _self. This is the default value of the target. So if I save this, and if I go back in the browser, if I refresh it, if I click on YouTube, this will open up website in the same window. But if I go back, and here if I change the _self by _blank, so if I change it to blank, and if I save this file, if I go back here, if I refresh it, now if I click on this, you can see automatically it's open it in a new tab. So if you want to open your link or website on another tab, what you need to do, you need to just provide the target attribute, and in the target attribute you just need to type the value as _blank. So it will open up your new site in another new tab of your Chrome browser or any browser that you are using. Now after that, let's say you want to open a website on an image. Okay, so let's go here. So here we have a image which is create your first HTML page, I think. So here we have a picture which is creating your first web page. So what I will do, I will add a link on this image. So I will go here, and here I will add a anchor tag, and here first we will go inside the anchor tag, and here we will add the image. Now the src will be, now because we are in the web designing course folder, here we have the links.html file. We will go in the images, and then images, in the images we have first page.jpg. Now I will go back here. So we need to do the same thing right here. So we'll say we want to go in images slash first page.jpg. If you don't know about how to add the images and what are the alter tag and alter attribute, you can watch my tutorial on how to add images and multimedia files in your HTML page. Now here alter text I will say first page. I will save this file. If I go in the browser, if I refresh it, you can see this is our image. So if I go back in the IDE, I want to adjust the size. So I will say width is equal to 400, height is equal to 250. If I refresh it, now it's become good. Now I will erase this thing. I don't want this thing. Now I will save this file and I will go back here. Okay. Now what I want to do, whenever anyone clicks on this image, it will navigate to my video which is creating your first web page. Now let's go on YouTube, and here this is our how to make a website video. So what I will do, I will just copy the address of this video. I will say Control C, then I will close this thing. I will go in the IDE, and in the hyper reference I will paste the address right there, and I will say target, and I want to open it in a blank or a new tab. So I will save this file, I will refresh it. Now whenever user click on this image, it will be navigated to YouTube and my video will be there, so user can watch my video. So that's how you can add a link to a video or any website on a image. Okay. Now whenever user hover on this image, he will not see anything, but we want that whenever user hover on our image, he will see something. So here we can add a title attribute. So let me go down. Here I will say title, and here I will say that watch how to create a HTML page. So I will save this file. If I go back in the browser, if I hover on the image, I will not see anything, but if I refresh it, if I hover on this, you can see we can see a tooltip. This thing is known as tooltip. So now user can understand when I click on this image what I will see. Okay, so you can add these sort of things as well. So after that, I want to show you another interesting thing. So you can add a link to get a mail from someone. Now how do you add the link? So you say a hyperlink. In the hyperlink you will say mail to, and here you will specify the email address where we want to mail. So here I will say abdullah.bsit2k19@gmail.com, and here I will say mail me. I will save this file. I will go back in the browser. If I refresh it, so here you can see mail me. If I click on this, you can see my mailbox will open up and the address will be in the mailbox, and user can directly send a mail to the address that we have specified right here. So whenever user click on this mail me, he will get a mailbox in which the address will be typed. Okay, so user don't need to type your email address, the address will be automatically typed right there. Okay, now the last thing that I want to show you is that how you can add the bookmarks in a HTML page. So for that I will remove this thing. So we have an empty page now. I will go back in the browser and I refresh it. Now we have an empty page right there. So now I will show you how you can add a bookmarks and what are the bookmarks and how you can add them. So first of all, let me add a h1 tag, and here I will say mark 1. I just want to show you that how actually bookmarks works. And here I will add a p tag, and in the p tag I will say lorem and 50. So I will add 50 words right there. Okay, now after this I will copy these two and I will paste it right here, then again. So we have mark 1, then we have mark 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we have 5 marks out there. If I go back and refresh it, now you can see we have 5 marks, but we want to add more so you can understand better. I will add 8 marks right there. So I will say 6, 7 and 8. Now how many marks we have? We have 8 marks. Okay. Now here what we will do, we will add a bookmark to any particular mark. Now what if we want to add a link there? Whenever user click on this link, it will automatically navigate to 7th mark. So here we will go on the 7th mark, and here I will add a ID, and I will say ID equal to mark 7. You can put any name. Now what is ID? We will talk about the ID selector and class selector in the upcoming class when we learn CSS. But for now you can assume, or you can say that the ID is used to uniquely identify any particular HTML element. Now after adding the ID here, I will go back at the top, and here I will add a hyperlink. So here I will say hash mark 7. So I will use the ID, but we also use the hash symbol. This is used to target any ID. So here I will say go to mark 7. I will save this file. I will go back and refresh it. Now you can see we have mark 7. So if I click on this, you can see we go automatically to this marks. But there are less marks. So what I will do, I will copy paste them so you can see how actually it works. Now if I here, so if I click on this, you can see the mark 7 is right there. So that's how you can add bookmarks in your one single HTML page. Now this is very useful when you have a long HTML page, so you want to add bookmarks there. With the help of CSS and JavaScript, we can add the animation, so it will scroll down a bit slowly so user can understand it is scrolling down. But for the pure HTML, you can add a bookmark like this. So that's how you can add bookmarks. You can add a target, and you can use Mailto. So that's all from this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any question or suggestion, you can comment down below. Do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so you get notification whenever we upload any new video to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.